I see some of you are waiting, and I'm happy to get to have a few minutes with each of you. So hopefully you're having an absolutely beautiful Sunday where we have had Mercury and the Sun come together in Kazimi today. So a wonderful day to have conversations that need to be had and to share information. So beautiful, beautiful day to you all, wherever time of day it is for you. It is about it's almost 5 o'clock here in Colorado, actually. So hopefully wherever you're at, you are doing well. And I want to thank you all absolutely 110,000% for all the love you've been sending me while I was recovering and getting my voice back. I think the real hard part about being sick for me is all that Mercury energy just wants to talk. So whenever I get sick and I can't talk or I need to shut my vocal cords off, it is absolutely the worst. I think that's worse than absolutely anything for me. So yes, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Thank you again for just all of the love and all of the comments that you guys have been leaving. I absolutely appreciate you 1,000%. And I will tell you, I hope that you are doing well yourself out there. So if you are, if you're not feeling like you're doing the best for any reason out there, please let me know so that I can return and send some of that good love back to you guys out there. And also, if you're started new projects, you're working on some karma stuff, let me know. I will be sending you some love in that direction. So yep, I am doing a Saturn transit through my sixth house, so it is nice and slow, and I'm getting to work on a lot of health stuff right now. And the nice thing about working on Saturn in your sixth house is that it makes you get really efficient. You get really efficient really quickly because typically Saturn in the sixth house will drop a little bit of that energy. So if you're having a Saturn transiting Saturn through the sixth house transit, I'm just sending you a lot of love because we are working out this health and timing stuff for sure. So I do not want to hold you guys up too much, and there will be more live videos coming this next handful of weeks, not just about the Kickstarter, but we'll actually talk astrology. So hopefully you guys will be able to show up for those, and I'll see if I can get them scheduled so you know when they are coming. But also, hopefully you've had the chance to watch your February 2022 videos and get prepared if you are ready for those things. Hello, hi Tara, hi Callista, hi Jerry. Hello everybody, it's nice to see you here. So I did want to bring you in and talk a little bit about the Kickstarter that we have got going on right now, and we will be campaigning until February 9th to crowdfund another year of the YouTube Astrology Academy, and the link for that will be in the description box down below. And I want to tell you about it. If you haven't if you haven't heard about it, or you haven't had a chance to participate, or you didn't even know it was a thing that you could participate in and share with others, it absolutely is. Last year, what we did, and you can find it right here on the home page of my channel, is we crowdfunded essentially, after it was crowdfunded, free YouTube Academy, where we brought quality, chronologically listed astrology education from master teachers to the YouTube platform. So what we did is we took out the need to be searching all over YouTube and the internet for different pieces of information, and we put them together in order. And not only did we put them in order, but we brought the technique and the skill of how to do that particular lesson to the table so that you know how to leave with it and apply it to your life. It's not just the interpretation of what's going on in that technique, but we brought that to your table. So we brought you astrology education, and we all put in on that to bring it to the table, and we'd like to continue to do that. We brought master teachers from around the world, and by the end of the YouTube Academy, we were also able to bring newer teachers who were ready to come out and hadn't had their opportunity to do that yet. We also gave scholarships last year to astrological conferences, memberships, all of these kinds of things. We took care of that under one budget last year. Now, what we also got to do was have personal teaching assistants that showed up from our own community, and we got to provide a resource for them as well. Now, I do want to tell you that It was year one of the Academy, and from your feedback and from those who followed all the way through or engaged it at all, we got a 98% rating on our survey of over 1,000 people who filled out that survey, saying the Academy did help them. And for many people, what was expressed is that the option and the access to astrology education at this cost was an answer to prayers that they had been sending out, answers to manifestations of saying, I understand that I've had this awakening and I feel called to astrology, but I'm not in that financial place to go out and take a whole series of courses just yet. And this provided the avenue for people to be able to do that. And we created that and went through that together. Now, we also learned a lot in year one about how to make it even better. So in year two, the plan is to not only raise our funds, pay our teachers, but bring them back for more live one-on-one question and answer sessions so that you can really get in here and ask how to apply these things. Ask how to expand that if you're a little bit more advanced. We also learned that you want more handouts, that those are things that you actually would like to have available to you. So we will make them even more accessible to you. We are also in the process right now of researching Mighty Networks as a platform that is off of Facebook, where we can create the conversation and community together to continue to learn and deepen the conversation so that the quality of the education you're being afforded is something very, very good and very useful. Now, if you're a teacher or an organization that participated or doesn't really know, is leery of the Kickstarter, there was a fear last year that by creating the YouTube Academy, we would actually shortchange our teachers, their universities, their courses, and their classes. And in fact, we found out from our teachers that we did just the opposite. By presenting their work and showcasing who and how they practice this craft, they were able to show themselves as mentors to people in the community who are ready to be mentored, who said, yes, this way that you practice feels like it is custom fit to me. So in fact, we ended up creating a resource that sounds like thus far it actually benefited our community all the way around. And see, we were so worried about it, and instead some really great good came out of creating a little bit of chaos. So we would love to continue on in year two, move into more advanced content and lessons. All of our teachers plus additional teachers asked to come back, including Spencer Michaud. MJ Patterson will be coming through to teach us to hand calculate charts. We'll have Victor Oliver coming to teach, not demonstrate, teach Dragonic astrology. Achyuta Bhava will be here with us and will take us through lessons. We've got tons of astrologers coming back. We'll also be moving this year, in case you are interested, into the asteroids. We've got teachers who showed up and said, hey, I want to teach, I want to take people into the asteroids so they can bring that into their life and their practice. We'll move into progressions, we'll move into secondary, solar arc progressions, midpoints are on the agenda as well. Not to mention, by raising our funds and hitting our campaign goal, we'll be able to leave up year one. So if you didn't have an opportunity to make it through all of year one and you need to go back, you want to take those classes, you can absolutely do that. Now, I want to point this out to you before I let you go. When we're talking about taking astrology classes and courses and studying, it's phenomenally well priced for the education that you're going to get. So you spend $30 to $150 for your course, and it is gorgeous and worth it. So please invest in your astrologers. However, what happens when life happens and you've spent $150 for your course, and then life happens and you don't ever pick it back up? Well, this is another place that the YouTube Academy really fills that gap, because by the time you make your donation at whatever tier, right away, we are going to be handing you a reward. We hand you gifts from over 35 teachers putting in on your donation to say thank you. So by the time you leave, whether or not you ever watch the YouTube Academy, you have been gifted, you have been over gifted the amount that you put in to ensure that you understand that your donation is valuable. And that is a way different experience than just letting a class go by the wayside, because life does happen. We get tired. We're on virtual exhaustion. So maybe you don't want to pick it up. And instead, you can put into your watch later list on the YouTube Academy. Come back and watch that class when you're ready, and know that no matter what, your donation has served a purpose and you have also been compensated for it. So this is one of the ways that I think that the YouTube Academy is also a really great experience for building your technological, but also your technical skills in the craft of astrologer, and getting to meet and chat with your teachers one-on-one as well. So I hope you will listen to this. I hope you will go to the homepage, check out the YouTube Academy from year one, look at a class, take one, sit down, see if it helps you, if it helps advance your knowledge, things like that. See the value of it, so that we can at least keep that up in case people didn't get a chance to study. Share that with the teenagers or the people in your life that are coming up having spiritual awakenings and they're looking for more. Now, we will be campaigning until February 9th. And if we do not hit our goal, then that's the end of it. It's a one and done kind of situation. Now, also, what happens if we don't hit our goal? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about worst case scenario, even though this thing is going to fund, because we're a community that's going to get it done, right? What we're going to be doing if we do not hit our goal is that you will have all the way until March 20th of 2022 to invest and check out the videos from the year one of the YouTube Academy, and then the Academy will come down and it will be gone for the year, and we'll find a different way to help people with astrology education. I can't tell you what that's going to look like. I can tell you that many of the classes, many of the courses will go back behind the paywalls for some time. So then you'll need to pay to access those particular classes. And if that is the will of this community, to have astrology available in that way instead of this way, then we will go forward with that design as well. So I'm simply proposing a way that challenges the way that we've been doing things a little bit, but also makes it so that everybody's putting in a little bit so that we can all eat a lot, more than our fill most of the time. My beautiful friends, I will be back in the next video to bring you more astrological specific content. I hope you have watched your new moon, your full moon, and your February videos so that you are up to speed with what's coming for you. Pretty soon we'll talk about the Taurus Scorpio axes. We'll talk about Jupiter moving into Aries and all of the other good things that are coming this year so that we are prepared, all right? I want to thank you in advance for participating on this channel in any way that we connect. I absolutely appreciate your view and your time. I appreciate you investing in me in any way that you do that. And I look forward to trudging through Saturn in the 6th house and bringing you more content and more experiences here with astrology. So, and if you are a new person, welcome, welcome, welcome. Besides me, right? It's not all about me. Besides me, I think that you'll find a very open and warm community here, willing to answer questions. There are plenty of people who've been studying for a long time, even outside of the YouTube Academy. If you're just watching a weekly video, this community is beautiful. It is respectful, and there are plenty of people to help usher this craft into your life. So I love you guys a ton. Please share the campaign. Give to the campaign if you can. Share this video so people know what's going on. Check out the rewards at whatever tier that you can donate and you can participate. And I look forward to seeing you in all of our content moving forward. All right, my beautiful friends. Goodbye from Colorado to everybody all around the world. Bye, friends.